me why I blinked in class and suddenly missed 10 chapters. Like, the teacher's yapping about the most basic algebra imaginable. I blink, look down at my desk for half a second, and she's already on some NASA-level equation. Like, how did we go from solve for x to calculating the trajectory of a particle accelerator? And of course, the smart kid in the front row is just nodding. No notes, no hesitation, just, yeah, this is light work. Like, brother, are you even human? Blink twice if you're AI. Then, I'm sitting there fully cooked, heart racing. Like, what did I miss? But I can't ask, because I already know the response. I just explained this. Why weren't you paying attention? Boom. Public humiliation and legacy ruined. So I do the only thing you can do in survival mode. I whisper to the kid next to me for help. He turns and gives me the same empty stare. Yeah, we're both finished. And somehow, the teacher's predator vision activates. Is there something you'd like to share with the class? Now everyone's staring. So I nod slowly and pretend to take notes in a notebook I haven't touched since week 1. My pen isn't even working. I'm just scribbling some invisible lines. The worst part? We're only 5 minutes into the lesson. Yeah, it's gonna be a long day. Guys, what do I even do in this situation?
Back in middle school, my friends and I actually made our own secret language just to pass notes. At first, we tried writing everything backwards, so if a teacher or a nosy classmate peeked, they wouldn't be able to read it fast. But then we realized if our notebooks ever got confiscated, it'd still be pretty easy to figure out. So we went all in. We created a full alphabet, gave each letter its own symbol, and memorized it. Suddenly, we could have full conversations in class, and nobody had a clue what we were saying. By high school, we didn't really use it anymore, but I still had all the symbols burned into my memory. One day, I was journaling about a crush in the back of my notebook. I wasn't bothering anyone, just scribbling my feelings. But my teacher noticed how into it I was, and decided to call me out. He goes, "What are you writing? A book over there?" Clearly, those aren't just notes. I froze and snapped the notebook shut immediately. Thankfully, he just made his little joke and moved on. There was no way I was letting my thoughts about this girl get read out loud to the whole class. So the next time I journaled, I switched back to our secret language. To everyone else, it looked like I was just doodling random symbols. But to me, it was the perfect cover. Fast forward a few years, I find those old notebooks again. And here's the problem. I've thrown away the only translator we ever made, which means all those secrets I wrote as a kid, locked away forever in a language even I don't understand anymore. Guys, what do I even do with that?
Bro, people who vape at school need to be analyzed in a lab. Like, why are you asking to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes like it's a side quest? What mission are you on? You lose your vape for 2 seconds and it's GG, well played. Eyes wide like you're about to start a manhunt across the school. I swear some of these dudes haven't taken a real breath of air since 2016. Just straight chemical clouds. Like, just breathe air, bro. It's literally free. And the craziest part? They think vaping is so tough. Like, bro, inhaling mango-flavored mystery gas is not aura. If I ever got caught vaping, my parents would react like I committed a war crime. Phone gone. And my cheeks are getting clapped for 6 or 7 hours minimum. Anyway, if you're hitting blinkers between math periods, seek help. Like, subscribe, and breathe real air. Why is nobody talking about this? Like, genuinely explain this to me. Why can't I just borrow $67 million from the bank and then use that money to buy the bank? Brother, loan approved. Congrats. I just cooked the system. Debt, cancel. I'll literally approve it myself. If Roblox lets me take out a loan in a tycoon game, buy the whole map, and suddenly I'm the owner, then why would real life not work like that? Infinite money glitch. You're telling me if I own the bank, I still owe the bank? So, who am I paying? Me? At that point, I'll just email myself an invoice and hit ignore like it's spam. Catch me on my way to get my $67 million loan. On my last video, you guys left 365 comments. That's so many comments I could read one a day for an entire year. So today, I'm responding to some buffoons who clearly have smaller brains than me. For anyone who missed it, the plan's simple. You borrow $67 million from a bank. Then you use that money to buy the bank. Boom. Infinite money glitch. Now I got many comments talking about how it is illegal, impossible, and not how money works. Which is crazy because I'm literally about to debunk it all. Let's start with this comment right here. It wouldn't be approved. Why not? Is the bank gonna say no? I'm literally about to be their biggest customer. That's just business, folks. Come on. Next comment. You'd still owe them. Brother, who do I owe? Myself? I think someone missed a lesson or two at school. And then there's my personal favorite. This is not how finance works, bud. Okay, then explain why I just explained it. Look, this plan is perfect. And so far nobody has proven me wrong. So until the bank personally comes to my house and tells me no, I'm sticking with the plan. Part 3 coming soon, where I explain how to buy the government. Why is nobody talking about this? Like, genuinely explain this to me. Why can't I just borrow $67 million from the bank and then use that money to buy the bank? Brother, loan approved. Congrats. I just cooked the system. Debt, cancel. I'll literally approve it myself. If Roblox lets me take out a loan in a tycoon game, buy the whole map, and suddenly I'm the owner, then why would real life not work like that? Infinite money glitch. You're telling me if I own the bank, I still owe the bank? So, who am I paying? Me? At that point, I'll just email myself an invoice and hit ignore like it's spam. Catch me on my way to get my $67 million loan. Why is the teacher's pet always such a pain? Like, seriously, I'm just trying to survive this class without losing my mind. And there he is, front row, grinning like he just won the lottery. Full-on excitement, like he's a kid on a roller coaster with candy canes and each hand. It's literally 8 a.m. Did you sleep on a cloud for a full day or something? He's basically trying to be the teacher's hype man. The lesson hasn't even started, and he's over here acting like it's a casual chat. How was your weekend, Ms. Johnson? Dude, let her teach. This isn't a coffee hangout. Every time the teacher asks a question, he rockets his hand up like he's on a game show. Chill, bro. You're not winning anything. She's not handing out trophies for the right answer. Then the teacher makes the most awkward, cringy joke ever, and he laughs like he just saw the funniest thing in history. Bro, I'm trying to vibe quietly here. That fake laughter hurts my ears. When class finally ends and everyone's packing up like zombies, he stands up all proud like, "Thanks, teacher, for the amazing lesson, brother. She's not marrying you. She probably has a whole life with a husband and kids." Why do group projects actually suck? Like, I'm not trying to learn teamwork in English class with these buffoons. First, you get stuck with the goon who literally never replies to the group chat or does anything. Then it's the kid with the silly ideas like, "Guys, what if we wrote our whole project in Chinese?" Then there's the nerd, who vanishes out of nowhere when you actually need them. They'll message you like, "Almost done, bro," or "Sending it in soon." Sounds chill in the moment. But the next minute you open the doc, it's a blank page. So blank you could almost see your reflection in it. The next day, you show up to school on a literal 10 minutes of sleep, carrying the entire project yourself. And the worst part? Your group members all get a good mark and they get all giddy like, "Wow, guys, we did so well on our project." We? Our? Yeah. If I'm in another group with you guys, I'm gonna ask to switch groups. My back literally hurts from carrying you goons. Guys, what do I even do in this situation? This is why so many kids hate school. A lot of people assume it's because they're lazy or just want to mess around. But that's not really what's going on. There are 4 deeper reasons most parents miss, especially the last one. First is anxiety and stress. Many kids wake up feeling sick with stomach pain or headaches. Not because they're ill, but because their bodies are reacting to non-stop pressure. For them, school doesn't feel safe. It feels overwhelming. Second is feeling like they don't belong. Some kids aren't being bullied, yet they still feel unseen. They sit in a room full of classmates and feel completely alone. That silent loneliness can make every school day feel exhausting. Third is lessons that feel pointless. When kids keep asking themselves, why does this even matter? Their motivation fades fast. If learning doesn't connect to real life, even bright students check out, and school turns into a boring routine. Fourth is the school environment itself. Bright lights, loud hallways, packed classrooms. By the time learning is supposed to start, their energy is already at an all-time low. You've probably seen those predator-catching videos like this. But there was one time that it actually all went wrong. So 3 actual kids decided to try catching a predator all by themselves. Like, are we serious right now? They are literally the bait. They told him to meet behind their local shopping mall, and the predator was pretending to be a 13-year-old. Acting all innocent like, "Yo, I just want to hang out, bro," the audacity. But these kids aren't that dumb. They called the cops first. Smart move, right? Now here's where the story gets wild. The predator shows up before the cops, and one of the kids says, "I got this. I'll handle it solo." Like, bro, you're a kid. What are you gonna do? Handcuff him with a hair tie? So the kid walks up to the guy's car, and the predator just shoves the kid in the car and drives off. Bro went from catching a predator to Uber to your worst nightmare in 2 seconds. But don't worry, the cops actually caught him before anything happened because the kids managed to snap a picture of the license plate. Like and follow if you think predators are the worst people alive.